Welcome back. I'm Melissa, and I have an array of alocasia here that are all getting moved to pond. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll have a couple more alocasia to move over, but these ones I feel like I'm ready. Definitely, I think 4 of these I really want to move over. There's one that's pretty tiny still, so I haven't made my mind up yet if I want to move this one over or if I want to leave it in stratum for a bit longer. 4 of these are in stratum and 1 is in water. I actually don't have room for these in like their bigger self-watering containers. So I don't know what I'm gonna do or where I'm gonna put these for the time being. I am gonna be building my Ikea cabinet soon, the second one. It's the skinny one. If you watch the vlog, I think that's been going on 2 months now. Because yeah, that was in January. Actually, yeah, so it's been going on 3 months, I think. March, April, something like that. It's going on like at least 2.5 months since I bought that cabinet. So I really want to put it together. It's actually going to go in the dining room right here beside the other little white one. And it's going to be an alocasia cabinet. I think there's 2 shelves, but there's 3 spots, and I could probably fit like 3 to 4 alocasia maybe per shelf in there, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna make that an alocasia cabinet. So I'm excited for it. And now that I'm like getting all these taken care of, I want to move at least probably, I think 4 of these ones, these 4 here, I want to put in there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and transfer them, and then that'll kind of get me motivated to get that cabinet built. Let me show you the little alocasia we're working with. So this one is the pink poly. Right there. It has some beautiful variegation coming in. And I think a new leaf is probably going to come in on this one soon. But it's been living in stratum for a few months now. This is a pink poly, but it's low variegated. Not highly variegated at all. I was disappointed in this one. And it does have a new growth point, but the exciting thing about this one is it's growing a corm. Down in there, do you see the corm right on top? So I'm gonna be plucking that baby off and growing it out. It's a little small. I hate to take it away so soon, but I'm actually very curious to see if a corm will grow in highly variegated from this one. So I'm very eager, but this one is time. It's time to move this one to pond. You can see all the roots in here. This one is ready. Next we have our 2 Alocasia Watsonia. I cannot pronounce that one. I have a white vein here, this one, and then I have a dark form. They are beautiful. I love them both. This one's actually popping some corms here. They're really small, but they might come off in the process of moving this one to pond. So if they do, I'm going to take it out and grow them. And this one hasn't produced any corms yet, but it is working on a new leaf here. This is the dark form. They're both gorgeous. I love them both. And these are both pretty rooted in here. These ones are ready to go. I love stratum, but once they start to get rooted like this, and in these small cups, they just dry out so fast. Like they dry for me in my environment within like 4 days. And it leads me to kind of underwater them before I can water them again. I try to water them twice a week, but I always top it back up. But once they start getting rooted, it's really hard for me to stay on top of that. So at that point, I'm like, okay, it's time to move you out. And then the last one I've had in water for at least a couple weeks. This is the alocasia I found at, I believe, Home Depot. This is the Infernalis. It has really dark, beautiful leaves. So pretty. It's a beautiful alocasia. So a lot of these were soil roots, but a lot of them actually I feel like stayed on pretty well. But I'm just gonna rinse this really good, and then we'll be moving this one over to pond as well. So it should be a fun little video moving all these guys over. Let's do the pink poly first, this one, the variegated one, and we'll get this little corm off. I'll have to get a separate thing of stratum. I'll just use the stratum here actually. I'll just have to get like a little dome to hold in humidity. I have those like trays, seedling trays. I might get one of those depending on how many corms I get. And I have a big thing of pon here. This is Lechuza. This is all rinsed pon. It's pon that I have like pre-rinsed and everything, so it's ready to go. And then I have a pack of self-watering planters. These are technically, I think I bought them as a 6-inch, but with the inner cache pot, I think it ends up being like 5 point something inches. I have a couple here that I had already used, so I'm going to use these first. And then I also have this one. I got this one as a planty gift from the Planted Mama, so it has a wick. So I think this one would be really cute with one. I love how this looks. The reservoir isn't that big, so I'm thinking if I do transfer this one, I might use this since it's smaller. I feel like this one would be a good fit, and I feel like that would look really cute in here. So I'll probably save that one and do these for the rest of them. This is what I've been using. They're pretty, I think they're a good starter pot for pon. Someone is stealing my scoops. I don't know who, but I bought a pack of 6 of these and I don't know where they all went. I had put one in like my soil mix, my pon, my stratum, but like even the one in my pon is missing. I don't know where they're disappearing to. It's like they're just walking off. I'm gonna use this iridescent potting mat because my other one that I use is dirty. I haven't cleaned it yet. I'm actually just gonna leave it flat because I just want a little tray. Let's take one of these used ones. And we'll start off here. See, now it's gonna roll up on me. Roll up. It's gonna feel so nice getting these transferred over. Look what kind of scoop I have in here. I have a little scoop. What the heck? I don't know what it is with me and these little scoops. They're just so cute. I must have got annoyed because I couldn't find the scoop that I originally had for this one because I stole this one out of my other bin. So I was like using the tiny one. Since, oh, you know what? I need a little bowl for the stratum. Okay, I'm back. There's just so much going on. All right, we're gonna do this one first. And this is the one that has the corm. I try to reuse the stratum when I can. It's a lot easier to come off when it's dry, but when it's wet, it gets a little mushy. Oh, there's another little corm. Oh, there's 2 side by side. Oh, there's 3. This thing is blessing me with corms. Oh, this is exciting. Oh, this is very exciting. I feel like I should leave these until they get a bit bigger though. But see, once I start removing the stratum, those corms right there are gonna come off. I have 4 corms. Okay, they can still sprout this small. I'm gonna go ahead and pluck them off. 1, 2, 3, and there's one here in the back. That's small. 4. 4 corms. I'm gonna sit these in here for right now, down in there. There's another little one here in the back for me too, but that one's definitely small. There's actually quite a few corms forming. Oh, there's 2 more. Are you kidding me? Oh, this one's actually a decent size. Oh, so that's 5 corms. And then there's one more, 6 corms. Oh, this is exciting. I'm gonna take this over to my sink and we're just gonna rinse the root system just to get kind of some of this dirt off, and then like the brown bits, any kind of like matter that's left on, that I can easily like pull off that's kind of like dried, I like to get rid of that too. I just like to really clean the plant up, but I'm not going to like really be rough with the roots at all. I'm just going to do a quick little rinse because I don't want to shock the plant or anything. And then I'll be right back. Okay, that is our rinsed root system, and then we're going to plop this down in our pond. So I kind of like to spread the root system out a little bit. Just kind of stick her straight down in here, just like that. This little leaf here might not stay on. It looks like it's actually, yeah, it's coming off. So we're going to go ahead and pluck that one away. And then we'll fill up. Can't believe I wasn't rinsing my pond initially because it's just so much more clean. Oh, she's looking good in pond already. I'm gonna start fertilizing right away because that was an issue, is I waited too long to actually start fertilizing. This Lechuza that I buy does come with slow release, but I'm still gonna fertilize right away. Because there's just not a way to know how much actual fertilizer landed in this one because there's little balls. So who's to say that this one had more of those balls in here than another one? There's not really an exact way to find out. So I would much rather make sure the plant is getting the nutrients it needs, because I have had plants become nutrient deficient in pond because I waited too long. See, she is gorgeous. I made a mess all over. Ew, Melissa, making such a mess. So I'll probably fertilize maybe just at half strength for maybe a few weeks, and then I'll just go to my normal amount. But sometimes if I have just my regular full strength and I'm currently watering and it's all that I have, I'll just use it because I don't want to like go make more, you know? Let me add a little bit more. I just want to top this off a little bit. She cute. I love her already. She cute. And she gifted me with 6 babies. 6 babies.
Who is my next victim?
This one's right here staring at me. Let's do this one. This is the dark form Watsonia. See like this crispy bit here in the middle? I like to get rid of that stuff. I think I hear Amazon. He's been coming. Amazon has been living at our house every day. I've been ordering random stuff that I need. A lot of it's for the shop. Like I'll be out of something or I'll think of something I need and then I'll order it. Ooh, this one has a baby. Ooh. They're kind of small though. Okay, I'm gonna put the designated corm next to the mama so that I don't get them confused, because I'm gonna label these. I have a bad habit of not labeling my corms, and then just whenever they sprout, it's a surprise, but I'm gonna go ahead and label these. Some of these are definitely tiny to take off. So yeah, any corms that I have, I'm growing out, and then I will list them on my site once they've sprouted and have fully like had a chance to grow. So this one gave me 3 little babies. Yeah, this new leaf's gonna pop soon. I hope it doesn't get affected too much since I'm disturbing this plant. Okay, let's rinse this little root system. Oh, she looks good in pon. She's gonna look good against this white pot. And now I don't have to worry about the alocasias drying out every like 4 days in stratum. I don't know, they just really love pon. All of my alocasias I have in pon now are doing great. I don't think anyone is unhappy. In fact, I'm getting a lot of growth since I've been fertilizing better, because I'm using silica and CalMag now too, and I think it's really, they're responding well to it. I might eventually get more involved and look up, like, I am adjusting my pH, but I might like look up to see if there's a certain alocasia that would prefer a pH slightly more acidic or slightly more alkaline. I don't know, that I feel like that's going to be a lot of work adjusting pHs for specific plants per se. But as long as they're happy and they're growing okay, then I'm fine with that. I just want to make sure that I'm not underfeeding or anything so that they get stressed and stop growing and drop leaves. My Jacqueline gave me a huge leaf since I corrected her nutrients. Oh my gosh. This substrate looks so good. I love the look of pon. Like, look how clean that looks. It's so beautiful. She is gorgeous. I can't wait to see the new leaf. I don't think it'll get too angry. It might shock a little bit. It might come in a little deformed. But I didn't disturb it too much. I didn't go crazy. And stratum comes off the roots pretty easily. Okay, plant baby number 2. Okay, we'll set these all here, and then let's go ahead and we'll do the sibling, the white veins. I need a new pot. Clean pots. Okay. The babies on this one aren't quite ready. See, this stratum was kind of dry, so it comes off the roots pretty easily. We got lots of corms wanting to form, but again, they're just so small. I'm gonna try and leave these ones on, so no corms from this one. All these little babies stayed on. Starting to finally warm up. It's so chilly today. It was like in the 50s this morning. I still had the air conditioning on from the other day because it got really warm. I feel like the spring weather here gets kind of crazy in Savannah because it starts to want to try and be summer so early, but then we still get like occasional dips in temperature. So it's like up and down, up and down. And I know like 50s and 60s aren't cold, but I feel like the cold just feels cold here in a way because it's just so warm and humid and hot during summer. So anything that's like less chilly just feels cold. I might do some yard work tomorrow. I really just want to take a day and put some plants outside. I kind of want to do like a spring little reset video. Kind of rearrange a little bit, and then I'm filming my tour. I really want to film my house tour. I think I'll work on it in a couple of days, or like maybe a few days, just like film. Like one day I'll film this section and then film my plant room. Might take me a couple days. Just film it in segments. I ordered a new memory card because the ones that I have now, I'm constantly using them, and then I have footage on some that I don't want to delete. And so when I like pre-film videos or videos that form over like months at a time, it's hard to film on those ones because I don't want to delete footage, because I've deleted footage accidentally before. It drives me crazy because you spent so much work filming, and then when you delete your footage, you're like, no. So I have another memory card coming. So I'm going to use that one specifically for the tour. That way I can just film in segments. And it's going to be a longer video too, so it'll have enough storage on it. I feel like the pond kind of settles a little bit, so that's why I like to shake it. Especially when you water it. It kind of sinks a little. She cute in pond. She's so cute. So no babies from her. Trying to get her out of camera. So that one is good. All right, let's go ahead and do this one that was in water. This one here. I think these dark leaves are so pretty. And this one, since it was living in water, it doesn't have like any corms or anything yet. But some of this like mushy stuff here, I like to, yeah, I want to go ahead and rinse this under the sink really good. Because some of these roots may have been rotted here because they came from soil. So anything that's like sloughing off, I'll get rid of. That is what is left with the root system here. Getting a little hungry. This one's looking good in pond too. And none of the leaves died that came with the plant. These are all the original leaves. So I prefer moving them to water or stratum first to kind of rehab a little before I move them to pond. It just like lessens the shock. One of the old leaves could possibly like go just from the transition still, and the next new leaf, if it's like unfurling, might come in a little bit stunted, but then after that it'll stabilize. She looks so cute. Look how cute she is. She's gorgeous. Those leaves are beautiful, those dark leaves. Stunning. All right, I am in the mood to go ahead and transfer this one now because she's tiny. So we're gonna do this pot with the wick. So I don't normally use wicks, but We're gonna go ahead and feed this through. These are cute pots. I think I've seen these on Amazon before. You tie this, right? Do you tie this so it doesn't move? Do you tie it like in a bow? Like that? I'm sure it doesn't really matter. It's a very cute pot. All right, let's take a look and see what she is doing down here. This one is a lot more slow to grow, but this was such a tiny corm when I got it. It was this leaf here, and then the other leaf that came with this plant was so tiny it yellowed off almost right away, and it's only given me these 2 leaves. I'm thinking since this one is like highly variegated and pink, I feel like that's probably part of the reason. Maybe just, you know, not enough green to photosynthesize. But it's definitely taking time, taking its sweet time. Very tiny root system. So this one will be perfect to grow some stronger roots in here. Oh my gosh, that would be a nightmare if I spilled that on the carpet, the stratum. Oh, she's so cute in here. This is the perfect little pot. I'm gonna order some of these. I really like these. I like the look of them. I'll have to see how I feel about the wick, if it does a good job wicking up though. I guess the good thing is I can see the water level when I go to like water again. So I'll have to see how this one performs. I have really good luck with these pots. I really like these ones with the meter. I feel like this one's more fancy, more aesthetic. She cute, she cute. She very cute. Look how cute she is. This is so pretty. That is beautiful. It's like a perfect little display. Sometimes I wish plants would stay this tiny, like just look beautiful and cute and don't grow anymore. Just stay like this. Maybe like give a new leaf that's this size and maybe, I don't know. It'd be nice sometimes if little plants could stay little like this though. All right, I am going to get my water together and we'll water all these and I'll show you them. And then I'm gonna get a container, a seedling tray, because we have 3 corms from the Watsonia dark form and then 6 corms from the variegated poly. And we'll plant those up and label them, and yeah, we'll get to finishing up here. Okay, I am back. I have all the plants lined up. I'm just going to go ahead and water them. I already had some water mixed up, so I'm just gonna use it. It already has like full strength of everything in there, so it's fine, it'll be okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the little corms into a seedling tray. I don't have any more left with a taller lid, so this will work for now. And then I have a couple labels, so I'm gonna fill it with the used stratum and then add a little bit of fresh. This is all like fresh new stratum. So since this is already rinsed, I'm just going to water over top. It's really important that you're saturating and watering over top like you would with soil. I try and leave it closer to the men when I'm just like watering them, just to let them get established. This one was like the most rooted though, and this one was living in water, so having a little bit extra in there will be okay for that guy. But these ones here, I'm just gonna make sure to leave not a ton in here. And then I'll water over top like this for the first few weeks. I still water over top regardless, but I just want to make sure that I'm really doing it so that those delicate roots up top don't start to dry out or anything. Okay, that one's good. Everyone looks so cute in their new homes. Sometimes if a meter gets stuck, I just kind of like shake it and then it will kind of resituate itself. I'm gonna leave a little bit of water in this one, not a ton. I'm just curious how the wicking is gonna do, so we'll do that for that one. Fill with our used stratum. So I need 6, 7, 8. I need 9 of these pods. So that is it. All the little babies are done and potted and they can be on their way to growing. This one is so cute. And the little seedlings, ooh, are in here. And I have them labeled. Can't wait for them to start growing. I'm gonna be so excited to see the poly, to see if any come in with variegation. That is going to be so exciting for me. So I really hope you enjoyed this Alocasia Pon video. I can't wait to see them all grow, and now I'm definitely going to be motivated to build that cabinet soon. Maybe I'll build it Saturday. Today's Thursday. Maybe I will, because Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday I'm going to be busy packing orders. So maybe I'll go ahead and build it because I want to do like these 4 in there. And this one I'll put back in my plant room. But I'm gonna stick these all in my plant room for now and just kind of squeeze them all in together. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about anything, let me know down below and I will talk to you soon.